Hey guys, welcome back. Today is the last day of the vacation. We're in France. It's currently noon. Had a slow morning. We really needed a rest after yesterday. It was just so much walking and we haven't really had time to rest all trip. So we just kind of had a slow morning. We have a tour at the Palace of Versailles at 1:30. So we're going to leave here in about an hour, maybe less, probably less. And we're going to head there. And then we're going to be out later tonight, so the goal is to go see the Eiffel Tower as it sparkles tonight at nighttime, which would be cool. Probably get a nice dinner in Paris, and then call it a trip. We did a lot yesterday, so like I already feel like most of the stuff that I wanted to do here we already did. So I'm just like, today is just gonna be Palace Versailles, and then just like chill vibes. Just enjoying the city, walking around. So we're excited. It is supposed to be raining today. It's been raining all morning. So that's another reason why we kind of stayed in. It's kind of cold. Apparently that's pretty typical here. But yeah, just good trip so far. Glad you guys are here for the ride. I didn't record an outro last night. I don't kind of feel like they're unnecessary. So hopefully just give me feedback on that, what you guys think. And then yeah, I've kind of haven't been recording as much last couple of days just because my storage is running low, and like I want to keep these videos a little shorter. I finished editing like the first 7 and they're all like 30 minutes, so I'm like, maybe if I can keep them a little shorter it'll be more enjoyable. So let me know what you think, if you want more content or if you want more consumable short-term content. Just let me know. Eclair?
Eat an eclair, it's right behind you.
I mean, I definitely eat it.
Try. Tell me if it's good or bad.
Look at their view compared to ours. Way better.
There were 12 scoops of ice cream with 2 bananas, fruit galore, and nuts all over the place. It was wonderful. It was so good.
I don't live here.
Susan, you're thinking of the tugboat.
Susan, you're thinking of the tugboat.
It was ginormous. It was massive.
But then they brought out the Titanic.
It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
I don't know why is that focusing. I had it on cinematic, so it was like tracking my face. Blurs everything in the background. Why focus on him? Focus on Sam.
You would not
Focus on
believe
Sam.
how much gold there.
I want to focus on John. Now I want to focus on
You would not believe how big it was.
Ben. Now I want to focus on Sam.
The garden at West Euros of today's money. I'm going to give you a price.
Statue
It
of
was made out
Louis
of the hair of
14.
different people. And the bait would be paid for that. So this room, if you look around, you will see that the images surrounding us have to do with weather, war, which planet we associate with war. The planet. You know who's going to win that war? You don't want to paint the whole hall of mirrors with
Do you know who Luke Belmar is?
Who's Luke Belmar? We're incompatible.
I see where America got their inspiration from.
You didn't make your short. You didn't make your baby.
These all look like former presidents. He didn't explain the French Revolution, the history, the legacy. I feel like I'm in the Haunted Mansion. In the gardens. The Garden of Gethsemane. Garden of Versailles. The Vikings store.
Who founded America?
The houses are massive. They're hunting duck. I want to see it. Hear it? What could it be? Whoa.
Yeah, it is. The city's been nice.
He's on the phone. Business call. Palace. Trying to figure out what that music is or where it's coming from. Assuming you can hear it as well. It's very ominous. Equestrian games are gonna be way out there. Way down there with the Palace of Versailles in the back.
Look at Ben over there. Comment down below what Ben is thinking.
You hold the fountain up with your hand.
Look, I'm trying to go out here and walk in the gardens and they're being bums. Not wanting to come. You only live once, you gotta walk these gardens. So peaceful out here. Makes me thirsty. You have all these statues in the bushes. Taking pictures of me. I found this snail. I was just trying to peek in and see
Where's the snail?
where the music's coming from. I just found this little snail.
So you're doing the remain.
It's escargot. We're back out here. Walking to the gate. Oh yeah. So much gold. La France. Bonjour. On the train to Paris. Mom took an Uber back. So it's just the guys now. We're gonna go eat. Gotta go see the Eiffel Tower light up. Do all the fun stuff.
We gotta go to the Inception Bridge too.
We gotta go to the Inception Bridge. We need to just go get dinner down on the boat. That looks like loads of fun. We're back in Paris, walking, trying to find our restaurant that Thomas recommended. Really wants to get into a cigar place. Been such a theme. It's raining. It's coming down. It's a slight drizzle. like these guys playing instruments over there. Here we are, the place that you recommended. We're getting the seafood platter. The seafood platter. John's not, Ben's not. They're getting Italian at a French band. We could technically have communion right now. We have the bread and the wine.
And he took.
We had the bread and the wine.
And he gave it to them and said, "Drink, all of you. This is mine."
All right, Sam, Dad, and we're gonna split the seafood platter. And we just got our surgeon tools over here and wet wipes. So it's gonna get down. It's gonna get down and dirty. John didn't know what he ordered. He got the tartare.
He said, "Are you sure you know what you're getting?"
No, you're not. But you get this giant seafood platter. He's got a lot to eat. Sam has never had an oyster before, and he's gonna try it for the
We
first
just ordered
time.
about.
We got a ton, so.
It literally tastes like salt water.
That's amazing. Alright, Sam's working on getting the snail out. I got mine out right here.
I don't know if I may have left more in there, but
Is it good?
It's alright.
It's alright. So far, we think these little snail things are the best. It just tastes like just straight salt water, pretty much.
You have to add the.
Ben's gonna try. Our waiter just taught us how to do it
I'm
perfectly.
gonna give you a piece of bread with a little.
You gotta disconnect it, put some lemon in it, and then you just suck it up.
Ice cold. I need to get a little bit of butter. I've been
Here's
eating
some butter.
I've had like a few oysters.
Oh wait. He doesn't have to eat that right after. Just go ahead and suck it up.
He doesn't. You eat it more than him because he just doesn't have one. All right, I'm going.
We only have 2 slices left. Just go for it.
Wait.
He's gonna take wine before he drinks. He eats the.
Yeah, slurp it
He's
down.
not gonna like it.
Give it a big slurp. Well, Mike,
He doesn't like it. Here. Whoa. Here, hand me some butter. I need it.
That's
all he
hilarious.
says is,
I haven't.
Whoa.
I need.
We're working. We're closing it down. We're working our way. We're starting with the oysters. This has got to come down. Putting all the ones that we've eaten down here, so we know what we have left.
these are the big.
All right, everyone. The big cajonas right here.
He brought out 3 just for us.
All right, cheers. 1, 2, 3, here.
David was struggling with that one.
You have to chew it. It's like meteor. I think I like it.
Here's better.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
All right. Sam is a little concerned over there. Meanwhile, John's eating raw beef tartare. He's doing a good job.
I'm gonna get,
I'll give him that.
I'm gonna
Ben
get some raw meat.
is
out
the
of
least
fridge.
adventurous. All right, now that we finished
You
off
should
the
have one on your
oysters,
plate, shouldn't you?
I have one, but I want Sam to demonstrate. Oh, Sam has one more
I
oyster.
have one more oyster.
Here, can you explain in a second?
Here, this is instruction on how to get snail meat out of the shell. You take your utensil here and you try to kind of pull it around in a circular motion and it comes out like that.
I eat it.
Let's put a little lemon on it. Let's
Get it all lemony.
Yummy.
We're making great progress. We're working on the little snails still. We got some more things we gotta. Ben's gonna try it. He's gonna try it. He's slowly taking it off, taking it out. Don't play with your food.
I'm not.
Hey, you want a little lemon on it?
I don't put lemon on it.
I put the
Just
mayo
eat it.
on it.
Throwing it back like a popcorn. Throwing it back like a silverback gorilla.
It's good.
Good.
Très bien.
It's good, right?
C'est magnifique.
Très bien. Hello.
You need to tell him not to play with food. What is this?
Dad's gonna do what he wants.
Same thing with the oyster. Make sure it's not connected to anything. I'm gonna get one of these lemons. As you can see, we only have 2 of these left.
We put in work.
Put
We
this down.
put in work.
I'm gonna try and get some lemon juice. That's a lot, but I'm just gonna suck it up. I've never had this before, so let's give it a shot.
It's meteor.
You really
Meteor.
have to chew.
Tip to the blogosphere. You gotta chew.
Very chewy.
All right, David.
Not as saltwatery.
So, David, out of all the items on our menu here, what do you think was the best?
I like these things.
Snails.
Snails. And this, I just like the snails. They don't like the texture. They're a little firmer, so they're chewy. They don't taste as much like the sea. Probably these. My least favorite were these mussels. They just like, I don't know, like way too salty. I don't know. I'd probably put these. I put the prawns at 3. This is 4. This is 5. The oysters were good. Like, never had one before. After I learned how to utilize the lemon and the technique, it's much more doable. Would I order this again? I don't know. I think it had to be a special occasion. No, I said the first one I've ever had. First one I've ever had.
Play the
Would I
tape.
order this
Play
again?
the tape.
When in France, I probably will.
He's capping for the vlog.
They're hating on me for no reason.
When in Paris, you gotta come to the road tour.
You gotta come here. You gotta
And
come
get
here.
a C plate.
You gotta be adventurous. When you come places, you gotta try the culture. You gotta try the food that is served here.
You can't just
Yeah,
get
the
go to
straight
McDonald's
Mediterranean,
everywhere.
Mediterranean fish, or is this Atlantic? I don't know.
This is Mediterranean.
It's better than getting like penne pasta like Ben.
It was good. And legit.
Ladies and
It
gentlemen, there
better.
was penne pasta in that bowl right
It
there.
tasted good.
I can make penne
Homemade
pasta at home. I can make penne pasta at home. Can you make an oyster at home? No.
Everyone who's watching this, comment down below what you would rather have, a penne pasta or a seafood platter.
I'd take the
Alright, if you ever come to France and you want to eat where we did, this is the place. It's on the corner here. John thinks he's going to get food poisoning. Here we are. Waiting for our
Oh, your aunt big time. Gee. Not only did she take it food from the airport.
We're looking for the Inception coffee shop. If you've seen the movie, you know what we're talking about. Where he's teaching the architect about going into dreams. If you've seen the movie, you'd understand. You know, when everything like blows up. Yeah, this is the place. This is where the guy's looking at us. He's like, "What's going on?" This is the Inception coffee shop. The guy inside the store is like, "What the heck is going on?" He's about to open up the door. Anyways, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Where all like the fruit and stuff shoots out, and Leo's sitting down here with the girl, and they're talking about dreams. That's like the point of view. When it's facing her, that's like right here. You see it?
You just gotta wait
Or is
until
it-
they start blowing stuff
Or
up.
is it the opposite way?
Okay.
This is where we're sitting right now.
Go back and pause that.
The
We're in a dream right now.
Turn the music up.
the top looks redder.
Alright.
Well, obviously they changed some things.
Come over here.
What's it say? What does it say on there?
Oh yeah. That right there, those little rails. Right there.
Technically, it's facing
What does that say?
Camera's
though?
facing.
No, the
Deli?
camera's over there. The camera's over there.
Cafe Delicatessen.
Here,
I think-
take this with you. It's probably
Even sure.
Let's go hang out over here. Let's see. It's like right. So this is it. Slightly like right there. Underneath. There it is. Ben got a decaf because he's lightweight.
Gosh, this quarterback's so
Espresso. Star Wars music. We got confirmation. The owner just said that Leonardo DiCaprio was sitting in the seat that I'm sitting.
He said not anymore though.
Yeah, but when they were filming, I was right. He was right here. I'm sitting here. I'm Leo.
Why is the Revenant in your answer, bro?
I said the Revenant one.
I wish I would have gotten a.
Alright, dude.
I wish I would have gotten a video of the owner confirming that that's the place.
Napoleon's picture in the middle.
There were chills down my spine when he said Leo is sitting in the same seat as me.
Chill.
I mean, if you know me, you know Inception is like one of my favorite movies. We're in a dream right now. Try to relax. Sam's in a dream. Dude, everyone's probably like, what the heck is going on with you?
Here. Let me get my. This is my cat pose.
Jellicoe.
Look at the little Frenchies. The little dogs over there.
Oh, the Hobbit.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at this. Little goats. Dad got locked in. Dad locked right in. He got flashbacks. That's why the grass is so green. No wonder.
They're probably eating all this grass in the middle.
They got a lot of work to do. You better start working.
There's where Napoleon's buried, right? That's where Napoleon's buried?
Yes.
We're not going any closer. It's too far. They're playing spike ball up there. That's pretty hype. I will say this about France. People dress so well here. It's like the fashion. It's the fashion mecca.
Well, David.
Not at this level. This is like another level. Everyone's just like so well put together. You can tell that like fashion is very like emphasized here. Just everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone looks good. And navy is like the top color by far. Everyone's rocking navy. And it's like not just like young people, but like the old heads are all wearing like, I don't know, it's just like fashion capital of the world basically. More so than New York, I'd say. I mean, you've probably been able to see in clips, so I'm not just gonna like film people. But yeah, if you come here, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just like, just different.
So when we walk here, and 4 out of 5 actually all 5 of us are wearing hoodies with something written on the front of it. You're saying that's not stylish?
It's just a dead giveaway. Especially with like, yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of a giveaway. Magnificent.
Another church.
Alright, we're gonna go to the other Inception scene, the mirror scene, when she's using her architect abilities, and then we're gonna go to the Eiffel Tower. Here's a museum. Here's a stadium for the Olympics. I don't know what.
In order to get guns so they could fight off the government.
Okay.
That's why we never give
What
up our
what is gonna be performed here?
Guys, what are we doing?
Maybe this is the beginning of the marathon. It's another one of those you eat up top and then they prepare the food down low. That's really cool. Paris is like such a vibe. Like all these cafes are just so sick. They're always on the corner and they're just straight vibes. So photo-esque.
No one said, get this on the vlog.
It's recording.
No one said that he was jealous that we had the opportunity to go to the French Open because it was Rafa's last one. He would have cried. That's a huge statement. You can't just.
Rafa's
breeze
last
by
French Open. We're here in France and we're not even going to. We just walked past a bar that had it on. We could have been there. We could have watched the French Open. We booked up ourselves. Now we're gonna miss Rafa's last French Open. Sheesh, that's a big miss. Big miss. Blocked off for the Olympics. Or Olympic stuff. You can kind of see the Eiffel Tower in front of us. That's a steep bleacher section. I don't know what they're doing inside here, but the Eiffel Tower's right here. So whatever it's gonna be, is gonna have a crazy backdrop. Crazy backdrop. There's a great spot for these games. They're just way up to the bleachers right there. Construction site, do not enter. We are.
Can you do the middle part
Lift it up more.
high? Yeah, now go this
Rotate
way.
your hand the other way.
Hold it.
I'm trying to get the
hold it,
perfect
hold
shot.
it. Yeah. Now look like you're trying really hard. Grunt hard.
With one hand. We're sitting here waiting for the Eiffel Tower light show. We have a pretty good view over here. Leaning up against this pole. It's getting a little dark. Oh, it's magical. It's wonderful.
I'm so glad you saw this. It is absolutely wonderful. It's so spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Sam, will you give me the commentary again?
Oh, it's just so wonderful. I can't get over it. It just keeps going. Oh, lights are on. Now it's a bad time to
Lights
film.
are so beautiful.
I switched the resolution to 4K, so this should be prettier.
That's in that too,
I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna lose you. It's definitely karaoke. It's right on the other side of this. Yeah. Look at that car. No. Somewhere along the river, Remy was talking to the chef. His name escapes me, but you remember the scene from Ratatouille, right? Yeah. Hey, what was the chef's name in Ratatouille? The redhead.
Chef
Oh.
Jeff.
Legume.
He was the one that was talking to Remy down here, right?
I can't cook. You talking about the chef?
You can.
I'm talking the redhead.
No, the guy who he was controlling.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
The rat! Kill the rat! Then he falls in love with it.
But who
There's
gave
lights
them
coming from the Statue of Liberty.
France.
France gave him the Statue of Liberty. Don't forget that. They have everything. New York has so much stuff to do. Do you recognize this place? If you've seen Inception, do you recognize this? This is where the mirrors were, and she's just like pushing the mirrors. Someone's getting like their wedding shoot done over there. Yeah, it's right there. You got the river down here. Look at those people down there. The view. We're about to get some crepes to cap off the night. Here's the menu. I don't know where the crepes are. Over here.
Wait, do they not
There's
have
something that smells really bad. Ben can't take it anymore. It smells like a dog or like a horse poop or like smells like if you
When Manning
yeah, it
rolls
smells
around
like a
in the
dog.
dog.
It smells like Manning.
mixed with like sweaty
It
clothes?
smells like Manning rolled in some poop or something. That's what it smells like.
Like BO mixed in with it.
Yeah.
I think something
This is the place.
Yeah, do you want this one?
Coconut is over there. Nutella, banana. Sam's cooking with a friend right now. He just asked for the check, and the guy, what was that?
The guy was like, yo, basically.
He's like, oh snap, he's cooking.
Sam said, excusez-moi. And then he looked, and then he said it, and the guy was like, oh yeah.
He's reading my shirt and thinks I'm a local. No one else, but like just me wearing the shirt.
They're making the crepes right there. Alright guys, the vlog's almost over. All we're gonna do now is go back, sleep, get on a plane. I'm not gonna film us traveling. I know you guys don't want to see that.
So we'll wrap things up when we get on the bus, with the train, and we're gonna rank our favorite cities of the trip. Someone fell up there. Everyone's looking. So that's a lady fell. So they're attending to her. Train's just not moving. All right, we're gonna wrap the vlog up here on our way back to the hotel. Before we end, I'm gonna ask everyone to share their top 3 cities and their favorite moment from the trip. Starting with Dad. Top 3 cities and then favorite moment from the trip.
Paris was pretty cool. Barcelona was second, and I liked their trip in Italy. Where'd we go to?
Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, the Amalfi Coast, and Spezia was like by fourth. But
Over Rome.
yeah, I mean, I liked Rome. It was good, but it was kind of too structured, and I don't know, it's just kind of busy.
Yeah. John. All right, John. Top 3 cities, favorite moment. Or Dad, what was your favorite moment?
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. Okay. John.
My top 3, number 1, Naples.
Whoa.
Number 2, Barcelona.
Somehow we should be
Number
taking
3,
a-
Marseille.
Whoa. Marseille
That's my
over
top
Paris. Dang. John's been hating on Paris.
How do you have Marseille over Paris?
Because
But
this is
they've been
better. It's
still
more
the same
beautiful.
French people.
It's more beautiful.
It's
the
more
people-
windy.
John likes the girls that have armpit hair.
Whoa.
John likes women who don't take
That was-
care of
that was not
themselves.
They
Wow.
don't use deodorant, they have armpit hair.
Favorite. Oh, it's Deloitte.
John's favorite part was going into that
All right, John.
building, the Capitol building.
Favorite
thing.
moment.
And then it just smelled like
St. Peter's Basilica.
St. Peter's Basilica.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Sam. Top 3 cities. Favorite moment.
Paris, Rome, Barcelona.
Paris, Rome, Barcelona.
Best moment.
Yeah, best moment.
If this counts, but just the tour with Thomas. I think that was the highlight.
Yeah, that was a great tour. That was a great time. Okay. Ben, top 3 cities, best moment.
All right, here we go. Number 3, Barcelona. Number 2, Paris. Number 1, in my opinion, by a landslide, Rome.
Wow.
The best moment of the whole trip was the Sistine Chapel. It wasn't even close, in my opinion. The Sistine Chapel was just.
Sistine Chapel would have been better if people shut up like they were supposed
No,
to.
here's the thing about the Sistine Chapel.
It was a letdown.
John is absolutely crazy. If you've ever been to the Sistine Chapel,
Basilica was by far better than that.
bro, the Sistine Chapel was the greatest piece of artwork you'll ever set your eyes on. I mean, you can't, there's no pictures in there, so you can't, replicate it, but when you're in there, you're in awe of, what it actually is.
It would
So,
have been the best by far if people.
the history of the Vatican City is kind of crazy. The history of Rome, the Colosseum, everything about it. Paris kind of came close with all, the sites and the monuments and stuff, but I think if we spent more time in Rome, trying different foods and stuff, I think we would. Okay, what are we doing, fellas? Why you get
We're gonna freaking die on this thing. The cars are gonna drive up here and hit us. Look at this. This is a street. Crazy. That was your favorite moment, Sistine Chapel?
Sistine Chapel, Michelangelo, just all the artwork, the Final Judgment, the creation story, God and Adam, Vatican City in general, St. Peter's Basilica. I think Rome had the upper hand against
This
Paris.
is not a
but
sidewalk.
I don't know what the heck we're doing right now. You got it. Anyways, I keep getting distracted because they don't know how to navigate. Rome outlasted Paris, but Paris came really close. Great food. The tour was on par with the tour in Rome. Things like
Bro,
the
where
Eiffel
the
Tower.
heck are you guys taking us? Where the heck are we? Are you not looking at Google Maps? Are you looking at Google Maps?
I'm looking at Google Maps.
Ah,
Both like went the other direction and got ourselves.
they're not using Google Maps. They're not listening. They're just walking. We could have already been home. All right, thank you, Ben, for your contribution.
Wait, let me talk about Barcelona. Here's the thing about
You're taking up like 3 minutes. You gotta hurry. You gotta hurry. If you're gonna say something, you gotta say it quick.
Barcelona, great tour. City was nice. Food was lacking. It was pretty, but didn't really have anything that put it over the edge. The monuments and the history of Paris and Rome were just like way better than Barcelona. That's all.
Sweet. All right, my top 3. I'm going number 3, Amalfi Coast. Just Pompeii, Mount Vesuvius, the Amalfi Coast, the food, just the sights of all the buildings along the mountains with the ocean down below. It was a sight to behold, and it was really cool vacation destination. Felt like I was James Bond or something on like a movie.
Guys. The word is right there. We're going the opposite direction.
Like, John and Dad are just leading us astray for no reason. We're going the complete opposite way, and we're trying to turn ourselves back around, walking us around. I don't know what the heck's going on. Okay, so Amalfi Coast is number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna say Barcelona. I think Barcelona, just architecture. Amalfi Coast is 3. Number 2 is Barcelona. The architecture, just like being on the sea, and just like it's such a vibe there. The weather is great, beautiful, very walkable. Food was pretty good, not the best, but really enjoyed it. It's just a really beautiful city, really great weather. Yeah, good. Number 1, I will have to say Paris. Paris is my favorite. It's just a vibe. Like, everyone takes care of themselves. Everyone dresses really well. Everybody is super clean here. The metro system is really nice. Transportation's really easy. The trains just very walkable, and there's so much stuff to see and do. Like, you have the Eiffel Tower, the Arc, where Napoleon died, the Palace of Versailles. For us, like the Inception stuff, and the food is really good here. I would say Rome is probably number 4. People probably wonder why it's not there. Rome, I think, just didn't feel like ancient Rome there was any remnants left. Like, obviously there's the Colosseum, but everything's like underneath the city, so like it didn't feel like ancient, or like it just felt like the vibes were just really weird. It's not next to a coastline. It's not like the weather wasn't, I mean, it was good when we went, but it wasn't like crazy nice or anything.
The Vatican City.
I think like the countryside driving to Rome is really beautiful. But Vatican City is what it is. Like, I don't know. Rome just wasn't the best. Vatican City felt very demonic to me, personally, just with how much they glorify the Pope. But I don't know. Rome just didn't do it for me. It was number 4 though, just because like Colosseum is like my favorite moment. Was probably seeing the Colosseum for the first time, seeing the Eiffel Tower for the first time, and funniest moment was when we were here in Paris with Thomas, and he said, you kind of got to push this thing. Like, when you get over the turnstile, there's like a little thing you have to push. And he's like, you kind of got to be a little aggressive with it. So Dad goes in first and just like lowers it like a football drill and just like blows open. And we all just laugh. And he was like, I thought it was going to be harder. But yeah, that was a good moment. That was really entertaining. I think all the tours were great too. I'm glad we did the tours. The worst one was the one in Palma. I don't think the big groups are the worst, because like you can't really get to know the tour guide. But the ones with like Kathy and Marseille,
Thomas.
the ones with Thomas here, the one in Rome with
The smaller tour guide makes it.
just like Giovanni is from Naples, was up there. Just like the connection you build with the tour guides, and they're just like a local that know like the culture and can tell you things. it's I think it's best when you have like a personal one. So like we were 4 for 4 on tour guides that with just us. So yeah, I feel like I'm missing a tour guide, but it's whatever.
Worse than today.
Today
Oh,
was
Javier. Yeah, duh. Javier was good, even though that wasn't technically personal. He was a funny guy. But yeah, that's it. That's our family vacation. Thank you guys for watching. It's probably the best one yet. At least like off the top of my head. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. We're gonna travel back home tomorrow, and it's probably not gonna be anything else interesting. So, all right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Okay, last thing I want to say before we end this. One important thing to note is that my top 2 were both the 2 places that we stayed in a hotel, and we just were able to explore the city. It's hard whenever you get dropped off at a port to be able to really immerse yourself in the city and be able to walk around like we're doing and just kind of go off on our own. It's just harder to do that. So like, cruises are great and all because you get to go to a lot of different places in a short amount of time, but you don't get to like immerse yourself for multiple days like we have in Barcelona and Paris. Like those days we were just able to like get out of our hotel room and walk around and just like, explore. You can't really do that on a cruise. And especially with like Rome, you have to take a bus or a taxi for like an hour just to get there. So like, just like keep that in mind. I imagine like if we were able to stay in Rome or stay in Amalfi Coast or Marseille or, you know, it might be more enjoyable or it might be higher up. So like all these opinions are subjective, but we're still trying to get back home. So just to know. Also, another thing to consider, I just want to say this. Every place we've been to, the people have been really nice. So haven't had anybody rude. Like there's a stigma around the people in France that they're really rude and they don't like English speaking people. But everyone's really nice. Like as long as you give the effort to speak French, like walk in and say bonjour, they obviously know you're American. They'll be nicer to you than if you're just like speaking English right away. And like if you ask for things, they're pretty nice with directions and helping you out and stuff. Have had no issue with anybody on the trips. Maybe it's because they're pretty touristy, but I don't know. Favorite country is Italy for sure. Italy, like especially like in Rome, you could tell like they just do everything so well. Art, cars, food, engineering, technology, like the Roman Empire. It's just like surrounded by the ocean, so just like very nice beach vibes, but also countryside beauty. Just hopefully it makes sense, but there's just like a lot of good culture in Italy, and there's just so much to see. Like we didn't even scratch the surface. We didn't go to Pisa, like Como, Venice, Florence. There's so much we still need to see there. Spain, it's like we could go to Madrid. Here, like we've been to Marseille. Normandy is another thing I want to do here. But yeah, I think Italy overall is best country for sure. I'd say so.